You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time.
It's week 5. The Dolphins are on the road against the New England Patriots. We have so much to get into, new sponsorships, new partners, so much to discuss. As always, I am joined by the host of Go Time Dolphins, Mr. Charlie Touche. Charlie, how are you?
It's Go Time Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins podcast that goes not only across the pond, but across the world. I'm your boy, Charlie Touche. Got my co-host, Kadeem Simmons, with me. It's always for the fans and by the fans. Your favorite podcast, and official affiliates of Fanatics, where you could be a fanatic of your favorite franchise. Oh, for all of our audio listeners, Kadeem got a little package on deck. Like, he just held up a little package while I was trying to get through the intro. And that's a pretty, shiny, new-looking package. Kadeem, what's going on over there?
So, yeah, as Charlie mentioned, we are official affiliates of Fanatics. And as this is the first weekend of the NFL London games, they sent Go Time Dolphins a little care package. I have no idea what is in this box. It could be a Dolphins jersey. It could be a Jets jersey. It could be anything. So I thought I would open it with you guys fresh on air so we can see what it is and hopefully give it away in the next few episodes.
Yeah, hold on. Let's not unbox it right now. So we got a package from Fanatics, our affiliates. We appreciate everyone at Fanatics for rocking with us. We rock with y'all. I rock with Fanatics for a long time before being able to partner in this partnership with them, man. I really do rock with Fanatics, like, through and through. We're going to get through a couple other things, holler at the comments and go through No Huddle. And then on the other side of No Huddle, we'll do the unboxing before we get into this week.
So we have a comment from Manolo Ribeiro. He says, hello, gents. And Tim Caro says, love the cap, Charlie. And to be fair, yeah, the throwback aqua, is that a trucker hat?
It is a trucker hat, Kadeem, and I was going with the trucker look. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing on my wrist, no watches. You feel me? I'm not shaving until we win. You feel me? So it's like I have to adjust. I can't be over here looking sloppy in the face with like a dope looking fitted. So I figured let me wear the trucker hat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this is from Fanatics too. Shout out to everybody at Fanatics. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We go full circle over here.
100% we do. You mentioned No Huddle, and there's injury news. There's also a part of the injury news. The Dolphins released someone just before we went on air. Did you see that?
I didn't. I was rushing to get on air.
So before we get into No Huddle, the Dolphins released quarterback Tim Boyle. People assume that is because they're going to call someone up for the Patriots game. What do you make of the news of Tim Boyle being released and not Skylar Thompson?
You never know with the Dolphins. They did some tricky stuff before the season started. They let go of Blake Ferguson, our fantastic long snapper, for contract purposes to get certain people on the team and avoid certain cuts and all kind of rigmarole. And then they re-signed Blake Ferguson, had to do an actual re-signing, like, hey, this is a whole new contract. This is a new thing. But they told Blake Ferguson before they were going to do it. So you never know what's going on at this level of cap management. You never know what's actually going on. I can't imagine that he will be far from the team because he was actually serviceable as a emergency quarterback. Played better than Skylar Thompson, in my opinion. Is better than Skylar Thompson, in my opinion. And there was an argument that could have been had for, do we put Tim Boyle in the game at halftime when Snoop Huntley was playing? Like, there's an argument you can make about keeping Tim Boyle. So you never know what's going on. Speculation this, speculation that. We're about to find out. Time will tell.
Yeah, I saw some people, and it could just be the immediate reaction, the hot, the heated. But after the Seahawks game, and obviously Tyler Huntley was injured, and basically said, cut Tyler Huntley now, injury designation, and just never bring him back. Apparently Skylar Thompson still has some discomfort with his ribs. So people are saying, well, if he's still showing discomfort and something happens to Tyler Huntley, are they going to play like Tyreek Hill at quarterback? Is just going to be just straight wildcat? But, I'm sure the Dolphins, they might even pick him up again tomorrow, chuck him on the practice squad, like emergency third quarterback. Like there's probably going to be a few things that the Dolphins do. I can't imagine it's the last time you see Tim Boyle in Miami.
I ain't gonna lie, Kadeem. You like Tyreek Hill at quarterback running a whole bunch of Wildcats is still better than Skylar Thompson at quarterback. I'm just saying. But I think we would get better results.
I can imagine that as well. Cap for life, says gentlemen. Gentlemen, Charlie, Kadeem. Don't want I'm talking about myself in the third person. Want to get into no huddle?
Let's get it.
No huddle. Make sure I got everything ready. Yep. No huddle. Yeah. Charlie, you are 2. How can you be 2-1?
Because you did an episode with Fabio Ali without me.
That's true. See? But no, I was like straight away. I was like, no, the numbers, the math is a math, and so wants to make sure. Right, 45 seconds is on the clock, I should say. Sorry. Let's get that up and ready. 45 seconds. And as the Dolphins are on the road, you want the Fahrenheit, right?
Let's do. Oh, no. Well, you got to give it to me in Celsius, and I have to translate it to Fahrenheit.
So, the weather on Sunday at 1 p.m. in Foxborough is 18 degrees Celsius, and the time starts now.
18 degrees Celsius times 1.8. We'll just times it by 2, which is 36. I'm coming up with 64. I think it's anywhere between 61 and 64. And I actually think it's a little higher, like 65 maybe. I'm gonna be off by like a couple points, man. 1 or 2. Let's go 18, 36. Let's go 64 and a half. Final answer.
64 and a half. That is the timer. Charlie, your final answer is 64 and a half.
18 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius is 64 and a half degrees Fahrenheit.
No. Challenge flag. Let's challenge that immediately. Charlie, I had no faith in you. I'm sorry, you're 3-1. Charlie, I had no faith in you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, but if you didn't see it on the audio version, obviously, Kadeem put it down as 2-2. And I'm like, dang, I blew it somehow. You feel me? And then he said we had a challenge to play, and he already had it down as 2-2. Like I wasn't gonna get it. Turns out I'm 3-1. What is it actual, Kadeem?
64 degrees Fahrenheit. So when you said 64 straight away, I was like, you've got it. I didn't want to give it away. And then obviously you was like 61, and I was like, no, you've gone too far the other way. 64 and a half. Perfect.
Right, bro. So again, 18 times 2, 36. Add 30, it's like 66. But if you times it by 2, you're a little over. So you got to times it by 1.8. And that's why I was trying to find that threshold. Ended up with 64 and a half. Come back. Hey, we're 3-1, man. We're doing pretty good right now. Doing better than the Dolphins are doing without Tua.
100%. So, injury report for Friday. We have the game status as well. So, Jordan Poyer is out. Skylar Thompson is questionable. Odell Beckham Jr. is questionable. And Cam Smith is questionable as well. On Friday, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Ramsey, and Malik Washington were limited, while Teron Armstead was a full participant. People found that quite interesting, as was Braxton Barrios. Tyus Bowser, who the Dolphins picked up, I think, on Thursday. Kendall Fuller, David Long Jr., Raheem Mostert, Duke Riley, and Jeff Wilson Jr., all full participants. For the Patriots, Sion Takitaki is doubtful for the game. And then they have Carl Duggar, KJ Osborne, Kendrick Bourne, Arnfree Jennings, Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones, Michael Jordan, Nick Leverett, Viridian Lowe, is it Marte Mapu, Jabril Peppers, and Layden Robinson, all questionable. That is a very long injury report for the New England Patriots. Charlie, what do you have for me on fantasy? You're on mute.
What do we have for fantasy, Kadeem? Maybe I should ask you what we have for fantasy, since you are a Tyreek Hill owner in fantasy football that has been benching him, rightfully so. And bro, it's funny the stuff I get on this podcast, bro. People come at me in the comments for saying Skylar Thompson ain't it, and it turns out he's not it. And then people come at me for benching Tyreek Hill. Oh, he's a second pick overall. You gotta ride or die with him. Turns out y'all been dying without him because I wasn't riding with him. You know what I'm saying? So this week will be just like the previous weeks. We're not starting nobody, Kadeem. I have Devon Achane as my hero RB, and I have I lucked out with Jordan Mason as my RB2. I cannot even start Devon Achane anymore. So I'm benching every single Miami Dolphin player there is except Jason Sanders. Jason Sanders, you are the candy apple of my eye. You know what I'm saying? And you are going to take me to this W this week, Jason Sanders. Matter of fact, don't be afraid to start the Dolphins defense as well. On the flip side of the ball, that's the only thing you're going to start is the Patriots defense. So start the Patriots defense, start the Dolphins defense. You're not going to start Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson is RB1 for New England as Kadeem leaves us. Oh, he's back. So Ramondre Stevenson is RB1 for New England, but he has a fumble in every single game. So I can't trust Ramondre Stevenson either. So the only thing you're starting is the Dolphins defense, Dolphins kicker, Jason Sanders, and just because the Dolphins are so horrid on offense, you can start New England's defense as well, and you get whatever you'll get. However, I will say this, Kadeem. I do think we see Tyreek Hill get over 50 yards receiving because they're going to find him on a bomb. Huntley's going to find Tyreek this week on a bomb. I would not bet on that, though. Kadeem, you all right? You all right? Hey, so Kadeem is on the screen. Apparently, he can't hear me. Oh, all right, there we go. So Kadeem was on the screen, couldn't hear me. And it was looking like something out of Interstellar, if I'm being real with you. No spoiler alerts. If you ever seen Interstellar, you know what that reference was to. I was looking at Kadeem. I'm talking to him and he couldn't hear me. But anyway, let's get into easy money. Easy money, pick of the week, failed us last week. We thought we were going to get Tyreek Hill 40 plus yards. You have to get 40 yards for Tyreek. Ends up fumbling, ends up dropping a pass. Waddle drops a pass, ends up with 23 yards receiving. Tyreek Hill does. Drops a 17-yard pass that would have cashed us out. And he dropped that one as well. And then obviously he missed. We missed him on two bombs. We're gonna go to the DraftKings app right now, and we're gonna see what as we're on air. We're gonna see what Tyreek Hill's over under is, and you guys can help me out with this one. I don't love it. I'm gonna be real with you. Tyreek Hill receiving yards, 40 yards again, minus 185. 50 yards is plus 100. So, bro, I can't trust neither one of these. But here's what I do. I don't want to say I like, but the under in the game is 36.5 points. and that comes in at minus 112. I don't love it for none of us. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real. I would not even bet on anything's Dolphins related this week. I have to say that to y'all. I would not bet on anything Dolphins related this week. But since this is easy money, I will tell you this is not easy money. This is not an easy money week. But I have to go with Tyreek Hill again at 40 plus receiving yards and hope for the best. I don't know if this, man. I like the under too, 36. I don't like it, but you know what? Let's go with the under. We're going with the under. We're going with the under. It's just so slop. I don't trust it, but let's see what's going on with Kadeem. I see him getting ready. Where you at, Kadeem?
Charlie, my internet is awful. So bad at the moment. So I thought I'd drop out. You would go and find by yourself. Let me see if I can sort some things out. How is it at the moment?
We could cut the music.
All good?
Now you gotta cut the music.
And
Gotta love it when we're going live and the technical issues are joining the podcast with us. Like unlike Kadeem. Kadeem said his Wi-Fi was awful. I'm like, so it's pulling the Miami Dolphins 2024 impersonation.
yeah, I don't know what it is. It's one of those things where it was completely fine before we went live, fine at the start, and then went to no huddle. You started talking fantasy, and I didn't hear a single word you said. So hopefully it lasts throughout the rest of the episode. We can get through this, and then I'll call my internet provider and sort it out. But
what's your prediction? What's your prediction for the game, Kadeem?
Oh my days! This is This is two of the worst offenses in the league playing against each other. I think the Dolphins defense might tip it in their favor. So I'm gonna go 17-13 win for the Dolphins. But even that, like, I have no confidence in that at all.
So I had 17 points too for the Dolphins. And we might as well go with that too. Like, this is gonna be the first time we ever do this, but 17-13 would be my total too. Like, I don't see what the Patriots do, but at the same time, I had 17 for the Dolphins. Listen, I don't feel good about it, Kadeem. I don't feel like we're gonna come up with a win. I don't feel like the under is gonna hit. I don't feel like the over is gonna hit. I don't feel like Kadeem, Tyreek Hill is gonna get 40 yards receiving. I don't feel safe about none of this. But let's get into the unboxing.
The unboxing. So, NFL and Fanatics, once again, to both you guys for blessing us with this box. I will open it so the world can see. What do you think it's going to be?
I think it's going to be something from the London games. There's a London games this Sunday. It's a paper planes versus the Vikings. So I think it's going to be something from one of those two teams, and I'm hoping it's something from Minnesota. It might be a Jettas jersey in there.
I can see it on the side, and I kind of wish I didn't see it. I don't think it's a London team. I think it might be Dolphins because it's orange.
What we got? Bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know we're not even saying nothing on the audio version. People are like, yo, what was it? Like, yo, y'all gotta see this. Shout out to our friends at the Fanatics and the NFL for blessing us with this 66 jersey. It's a Miami Dolphins jersey, orange alternate jersey, number 66. It is brilliant in Kadeem's word. And if you turn it around, Kadeem, it says Dolphins on the back, Miami Dolphins. It is this is I'm speechless, Kadeem.
Charlie, I don't think I can give this away. I was like, yeah, I'll give it away because it's like Vikings or like, yo, this is dope.
Bruh, that's
Do
crazy.
you know what? Shout out to Fanatics. It's an extra large, Miami Dolphins 66 alternate jersey. I will give it away. We are approaching 3,000 subs. Literally, I think we're like 8 away or something like that. So
Mhm.
I think it's only right to, once we get to 3,000 subs, we will do a subscriber giveaway. Winner wins that jersey. It's an extra large size. So, shout out to Fanatics. IMAX says that's fire. And
Bruh,
yeah, I
I ain't got no words. Listen, I didn't want to give away the Javon Holland cleats, but them things is gone now. I ain't gonna lie, this jersey is feeling like the Javon Holland cleats, boy.
I think I lost you again, Charlie. So
No.
I also
Can you
think
hear
he
me?
stopped speaking now. So
Can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you hear
I
me?
heard Javon Holland. I think you talked about the Javon Holland giveaway.
No, I was just saying, I didn't want to give away the Javon Holland cleats. Autographed Javon Holland cleats. If you're a new listener, we gave away some Javon Holland cleats, game worn with his signature. And I was just saying how much I didn't want to give them away. And Kadeem, like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this jersey away. But here we are. I think Kadeem's gone again. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Now the thing is, I can hear you clearly, but you're frozen.
I'm not frozen though, Kadeem. So see, Kadeem's funny because he said I'm frozen, but I'm not the frozen one. At least I don't think I'm the frozen one, and he just disappeared. So I would like to think that I wasn't the frozen one. So we're gonna do this. Let's do it like this for a second. We gotta get Kadeem out the paint. Let's get Kadeem out the paint. Go over here and do this. Oh, there we go. Live. Work with me, y'all. Work with me. So let me know in the comments, what do you think the outcome of the game is going to be? What do you think the score is going to be? Do we come home with the W? Do we come home with an L? Where's your panic meter at as well? You know what I'm saying? So holla at me. IMAX, I see you, bro. Appreciate you. Tim, I appreciate you as well. Cat for life, what's happening? But yeah, path to victory for the Dolphins has to be, you know what? I'm not active on X. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm not active on X like I should be. But I was going to write a letter to Coach McDaniel in support. Like, yo, I rock with you, Coach. You're my coach. But at the same time, it's just football. You're a football coach. Instead of going into your laboratory, you know what I'm saying? If anybody who watched Dexter's Lab, but instead of going into your laboratory and overthinking yourself and outthinking yourself, just dumb it down. Let's go to football 101. Who has the best athletes on the team when we play these guys? We do. Who has the fastest players on the team? We do. Put some trickeration in there, hide the ball, triple option, have the linebackers thinking. Give them a split second or two where they have to wonder where the ball is. By the time they figure it out, Achan's already gone on a double reverse, on a triple option, on a ball fake. Huntley's already taken a zone read. So yeah, man, that's what I think we need to do, and we're gonna find out when Coach comes. When we see this game, this is gonna tell us a lot about Coach, because this is the first time he's been under 500 in his career in Miami. And I think he's feeling the pressure now. Like I don't want to say he was feeling it before, but I'm 100% certain he's feeling it now. I think a lot of people gave him a pass. Oh, he lost his quarterback and da-da-da. Oh, we got to be better. That's what I think happened the first game with Skylar Thompson. But that second game, when you lost to the Titans, I think it was like nah, bro, this is not it. As Kadeem comes back to the show. What we got, Kadeem? Okay, so Kadeem's not. Here we go.
No, Kadeem is back. I just don't know how long I'm going to be able to last with this. So
We're We'll take it to bonus time and get up out of here. And I got something funny for you in bonus time.
Cool. Before we get into bonus time, there was one thing I did want to say, and that's our new sponsorship. Probably get to on this side of the bonus time. So again, apologies about my internet as Charlie is at the bottom. But for those who've been following us on Twitter the last few days, I guess, we have announced a new fantasy sponsorship with Fantasy Game Day app. So as you can see, if you're listening on audio, then you won't see the amazing graphic produced by Lanway. If you are watching on YouTube, unfortunately, it is a UK only app at the moment. But yeah, Fantasy Game Day app have partnered with us over the last few days. It is daily fantasy sports. So as you can see, use code GTDFF for a free second entry. So if you sign into the app or on the website, enter your lineup. It's £7.50 to enter a lineup for this weekend. But with code GTDFF, you get a free second entry. The link and the code are in the description as well. Charlie, have you ever played daily fantasy sports?
Fantasy Game Day app for our daily fantasy listeners and players, bro. We in the building. GTDFF promo code GTDFF Fantasy Game Day app. I am a DFS player, and if I was in the UK, I would be using the Fantasy Game Day app for them. So Kadeem about to get out the paint again. He don't even know it.
Fuck's sake. This is awful. This is absolutely awful.
Bro, like he's still on. And you know how you get a hot mic? Kadeem still got a hot mic. And we can actually see him go through it. But look, we're about to get into bonus time. Y'all know what time it is. Stay positive, test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time on Go Time. Already.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time.
Hey, I was on autopilot just now when I did the outro. I'm not even sure if I said it right. But bonus time, solo dolo. Your boy Charlie Touche. I almost said my rap name from the back in the day. But Charlie Touche in the building, flying solo. Bonus time on the other side of bonus time. Go through these comments. And I asked you guys earlier, how do you feel about the game coming up? Where's your panic meter? Do you think we come home with a W? Do you think we come up with the L? IMAX generously gave us his opinion, said, I honestly have no idea at this point. IMAX, you and me both, bro. I have no clue what we're going to get. I work night shift. So I should come home and go straight to bed and prepare myself for another night of work. Like, all right, I'm going to sleep and I got to be a responsible adult. Got to wake up, go to work. You know what I'm going to do? You think I'm going to go to sleep? You think I'm going to come home and be a responsible human being and make it to work on time the next night? Absolutely not. I'm going to come home, eat breakfast, shower up, do all the good stuff. Matter of fact, I'll probably go to the gym and then come home and eat breakfast and shower up. And then by that time, it'll be like an hour before the game starts. And I'm going to watch this game knowing I should be asleep and knowing I should be a responsible adult. And I'm going to watch this game because I'm a Dolphin fan and I got it bad. And I have a problem with how much I like the Dolphins. And we're going to see what we get. And we're going to see if they put me to sleep. Literally, like, dang, this game's a doozer. You know what I'm saying? So, or if it's going to be, dang, I'm glad I stayed awake for it. So I just hope we make some adjustments. I hope Coach McDaniel finally, or someone gets to Coach McDaniel and says, bro, let's just play football. Like, it doesn't have to be complicated. Let's put a whole new install in just for these next 2 weeks. And the install is about 40 plays of a whole bunch of options and zone reads. That's all I got, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking with us through the technical difficulties. Shout out to our new sponsors, Fantasy Game Day app. Shout out to Fanatics, official affiliates of Go Time Dolphins, where you could be a fanatic of your favorite franchise. For blessing us with that Miami Dolphins jersey. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm gonna hit you with the Kadeem Simmons. What do you say? Until next time. Peace.